All right, I'm going to go over how to create your post list slider. And so I'm actually going to cover it from scratch, how to build it from nothing. So let's go to our dashboard and let's go to post and let's add a new post and let's call this slider post number 1. And let's add in some text here. And what we're going to want to do is set a featured image. And this is what image, displays as that big front image. So what we're going to do is click Add Media, select this featured image right here, and then you're going to want to upload an image. So I'm just going to select an existing image right here. So let's select this existing image and set a featured image. Then you don't have to create a video, but I'm going to go over how to create a video. So I'll select a video format, categories. This part doesn't matter, so I'm just going to select nature. And then let's go ahead and add in our video. So I am going to go to actually YouTube in this example. And if you just copy the URL, this works the same for YouTube, Vimeo, a whole bunch of different video streaming services, and you just paste that in there. That'll pull in the video for that post. And then the last thing I wanted to go over is this filtering tags, and these basically work just like categories, but we can use them to pull in only specific posts. So I'm going to actually create a new filter, and let's call this one. I'm trying to think about a word that's unique. So let's call this one tutorial. So we'll call it tutorial, we'll add a new filter. So we're putting this in the tutorial filter basically. And don't worry if you're not sure what the heck we're doing there, it'll all make sense once I go through this example. So then we have some more options if you scroll down for slider settings. So we can add in a subtitle and then additional text as well. And of course, whatever you don't fill in will automatically hide. So don't feel like you have to use all of these options. I'm just trying to show you the example with, every little option. So if we publish this, we have a post, and let's say we only want to pull in the tutorial filter posts into a slider. So let's go ahead and do that. And I know I'm skipping around a little bit. I just wanted to have one example because it'll make a lot more sense when I do that. So let's go to pages and we'll call this slider example. We'll publish it. And if you view the page, you'll notice there's a page title. And of course for the slider examples, we hide the page title. To do that's really easy. Just scroll down while you're editing your page and select Disable Page Title. So if we do that, let's update it. And now let's edit this with Elementor, and you'll notice that there's no page title. So it looks a little odd since we don't have a page title yet, but it will make sense shortly. So the page builder element we're going to use is post slider, and if you just drag that onto the page, you'll notice that it pops up. So, so then from there, what we're going to want to do is click on section. And what we were doing is what we want to do is make sure this stretches all the way from side to side. So we'll do stretch section and then full width layout. So now you can kind of see we've definitely got the slider going on, but it's pulling in the latest 3 posts. So if we click on the pencil icon for our slider, again, you'll see we're pulling in 3 posts, but we only want to pull in our tutorial posts, or that tutorial filter. So to make sure it only pulls in the tutorial filter, this is why I had typed that in. So now, let's go ahead and save this page, and let's open this page in a new tab. Even though it's a front-end editor, it's a little easier to see here. Right here, let me refresh this. And then actually for the section, for columns gap, you also need to do no gap. and that will get rid of these little margins. There we go. Now we've got it looking pretty darn close to live preview. We're only pulling in our tutorial filtered. Even though we're saying 3 posts, we only had one that we created. But you can see this is the image, this is the text we added in there. If you click on it, you get the video and then our text. So it's pretty easy. I'm not going to go over too many of these options, but I'm going to go over another one. So let's add a slider post example 2. So let's go to our dashboard. And we're basically done with the page. We've added, we've set up our slider. I'm just showing you where the posts come from. So let's call this slider post example 2. Let's go and do a video again. And let me find a Vimeo video this time. We'll do a Vimeo video. So again, you just grab the URL at the top. Close out of that. And then we're doing a video format. We're gonna paste it into the video/audio area. And the key right here is tutorial. We're gonna post in the tutorial tag. Let's go and just leave these blank for now. Those 2 fields. Let's publish it. Oh, I actually need to add an image. Let's add an image. We'll go to add media, set featured image. We'll go and add a featured image real quick. Updated, and then now we'll have our slider post 2 with the image that we have here. If you click on it, it's going to display that Vimeo video. And then you'll notice we have, on that page, we now have 2 slides. And then the last thing I want to go over is how to make this, we'll do the embedded video one, and then how to make it open in a lightbox. So both of those are controlled with by editing the post, and if you scroll down to the slider settings, there's an option to force it to be embedded in the video slider. So if you click on that and update it, and then we refresh the page, that is how to force the video to display right here. So it's pretty easy. It's just a post option, and it's under slider settings. The last one to do is actually under index settings, and it's the link. And if you want to link to a video when you click on it, just do that and then add that same video link under optional link. So what you're saying is when you click the image, link to the video and then link to this video. So let's update it and refresh it. And now when we click, it won't go to the post. It'll open the pop-up that auto-plays the video in a big screen. So I guess I'll just quickly go over some options more on the slider. So if you open up the slider, you actually have quite a bit of options. If you click on the pencil icon up here, you control order, offsets, you have options. So if you wanted to turn on like the left and right arrows, you can do that. If you want to turn off autoplay, on autoplay, etc., you can do that. You can even adjust the height of the slider with this option. And then you have controls for the styles as well. So let's say you wanted to set title for this example is huge. So what you can do is go to the title styles and edit the size to whatever size you want. So the slider has tons of controls, tons of options for adjusting it. If you just click on the edit right there and just kind of tab through all these options, you can edit it.